Hello good people. Welcome to yet another week. We're going to break down the analysis for the dollar index. This is one of the strongest economic indicators that we use to determine the direction of the foreign currencies like the euro, the yen, the pound, and many others. So dollar is what we use to determine the direction of these other currencies, because most of them are pegged to the dollar, or they are pegged to the activity that are happening in the US markets. So from what we can see on this area of price action, price took out liquidity on these highs here, and we went down. So what I'm expecting is price to hold above this order block here, because there is some rejection on that candle and this last week candle here. So in case we fail to hold, because already we have filled this volume imbalance here where price seems to be rejected from. So in case we don't hold on this volume imbalance or this bullish order block, we are likely to see price reacting to the 50% reverse or clearing this sell side liquidity on this low here. So that is my take for DXY. Overall direction for the week. Yeah, clearly last week you can see that price was rejected around these areas of liquidity here at the fair value gap here. So what I'm interested to see this week is price to continue going lower and sweep this low here immediately. Actually, I expect this to happen immediately early this week. So that is my take for the dollar on the weekly time frame. Let me lower it down to daily time frame. It is the top down analysis, so we can clearly see that price fill this area of imbalance here, reacted to it 50%, and then went down. As it was going down, the euro dollar was doing the opposite. Euro dollar was going up. So the reason why this price came here is because of this. The main objective was to fill this volume imbalance, and once we fill this volume imbalance, then you can see price rejecting and closing with a strong, at least with a strong rejection here, indicating that the buyers were in control of price around this area here. So for this week, I want to see at least price trading inside, at least above Friday's candle, to seek liquidity, and then come again down to clear this low and these other internal lows. So overall, I'm still bearish on euro dollar, on the dollar index. So this week I need to see price at least coming to this area of imbalance to fill this inefficiency and then come back down. So that is my take on the dollar index. Let us see how the market will play out this week, and also adjust ourselves according to what we are given by the market. So thank you guys, have a nice time. Okay, my view for Euro USD is a little bit different from what I've done on DXY, the dollar index, because clearly you can see on the weekly time frame price was rejected at this imbalance, area of imbalance, and we also took liquidity from these highs, and afterwards went down, took these internal lows, and rebounds back. So currently my area of interest is around this bearish order block here. You can see price rejected very strongly with a very long wick here, and the previous week on 20th of April we closed bearish, but inside the range of this candle, inside the range of this candle high and this candle low. So that's why we went down last week into this fair value gap here, and then price got rejected here and went upside. So this is the reason why euro reversed, and actually I was on sell, but once I noticed that we were reacting on this imbalance here, I took off my sells and went into a buy. Yeah, so because we are still holding above that imbalance, this area of imbalance, let me draw it very clearly. This area of imbalance here, when we are still holding that, I'm still expecting to see price going at least to take out the previous week high, to take out this liquidity here, because we took out the sell side liquidity on these lows here. If I go to daily, you will see clearly that we took out the low of at least 2 weeks lows, this low of 13th and this low of 29th of this low of 23rd and 29th of April. So right now is a big rejection here, and we are likely to see price going down. As price is going down, dollar will be going up. So I'm probably dollar will be going up because it is still being held at the weekly bullish order block that I've just shown you guys on the previous analysis. So what I'm expecting euro dollar to do this week is to just now that we've gone up, I expect price to now come back down to this area of imbalance here. Yeah, I missed my target with a few pips because my TP for the sell were at this point here, but this week I still want to see price coming back down here, but it has to buy first to manipulate the buyers and then go down. So that is my take for euro dollar. So I'm expecting price to come and rebalance this inefficiency here before we continue going higher, or before the market takes a different direction. But we are likely to come and take this liquidity here that is resting at these lows here. Yeah, so that is my analysis for euro dollar, and let us hope that things will play out this week. See you in another video. Okay, now on gold USD, there's a very interesting piece of price action here. we see that gold was bearish for the last 2 weeks, and even on the monthly time frame we are still bearish for the last 2 months. Last month we saw a big rejection going up, and we managed to close with a bearish candle. So for this month, this would be our target for this month, and we're likely to hit this target in a few days to come. Yeah, so long term we are bearish on gold. Yeah, there's no liquidity on the upside that is likely to be taken out immediately. Yeah, that is the last high that gold went. The high of the candle is 56.02, so we haven't gone beyond that. So after that we came back down and got rejected to go higher. So let me draw these levels of dealing range. This is our dealing range. The price is actually trapped within this range here. It hasn't broken the high, it hasn't broken out the low, so we are trapped at this point here. And from what we can see on the daily chart, we closed bearish on Friday, and it's because we reacted to this area of imbalance here on Friday. So you can clearly see that we were rejected to continue going higher, and price got rejected after filling at least 90. This is almost 95% of this area of imbalance here, which is a very strong indication that price is not interested to go higher. But the only reason that price will go high is because of this liquidity at these highs here. The liquidity that is resting at these highs will likely to draw more buyers. We're likely to draw more buyers to these highs here, and I want to see price coming at least down a little bit, maybe to clear Friday's low, and maybe to clear last week low, Wednesday's low, before we go back up. In case we don't hold, in case we don't go down, I'm expecting price to hold above this bullish order block, because we saw rejection here once we tapped into it, and price was rejected. So on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we took out these lows here, all these lows, these internal lows, and we saw a little bit of market structure shift here, and therefore is an indication that price is likely to hold above this structure high, this structure that confirmed the break. So we are likely to see price coming for these highs here. All these highs will be my target for dollar before we continue going lower. Yeah, but immediately this week, if we don't take out these lows here, we are likely to come and sweep these highs, and after sweeping the highs, and then going down to clear the lows, because overall on the higher time frame we are bearish. So overall bearish, but temporary we are bullish on a temporary direction. So that is my analysis for gold. I'll see you on the next video.